Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my dears. Are you guys ready to wake up your voice and warm it right up? Today, Xena and I will demonstrate 3 full-range vocal warm-ups. Now grab your coffee, get cozy, get your favorite pup or your favorite friend, and let's warm up those vocal cords. Hello, and for the ones who don't know me, my name is Enid Lopez. I'm a blues and jazz singer and a vocal coach. And this cuteness over here, cuteness of perfection, she is my sidekick and her name is Xena. And our favorite saying is discover the soul of blues and jazz, one note at a time. And today, you'll learn 3 essential vocal warm-up exercises to wake up your voice. Our first exercise we're going to learn is called the lip trill. The purpose of the lip trill is designed to help keep your blood moving, and it also helps you reach your lower and higher notes. And while doing these exercises, please remember, do not clench your teeth because you're going to have your mouth's not going to be used to, and you're going to want to clench your teeth. When we do these exercises, you're going to feel a little bit more like a yawn. So let me demonstrate. Doing a lip trill is basically, that's the lip trill. So basically just think of it like a kid. You remember when you're little, maybe you're in the back seat, mama, daddy's driving, and you're just looking out and you're bored and you're looking at the cars and you're like, or you think those little boys that play with the little cars and they're like, basically that's the lip trill. And also this is the I still do this to this day, believe me. It helps not only relax and helps your blood move, but it relaxes like any tension that may be going on with your face, because that's going to help you with pitch, tonation, and it's just going to help you just get into the zone more because it'll be easier for you to learn these songs as well as just regular talking throughout the day. You don't feel that dryness and tightness. So, and I know when you first start this, that's really hard to do without any help. So here's the modification for a lip trill. So use your 2 little fingers here. Put it right here. Now, you guys see I have a little dimple? So around that section. If you don't have a dimple, that's fine. Just however far your hand can reach. You're going to pull your cheeks up like this. See that? It's like you're making a fake smile. Then you're going to start making the sound because you're going to teach your face like that muscle of how to do it. Now, a lot of the time, even for me, when I started, I was like you couldn't do it. Here's the thing. Don't push so much air because if you go, you're not going to last very long and everything's going to go very, 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 it's going to die. But if you do it super light, it's like it wants to, but it's gonna die as well. You're gonna have to have that balance. So make sure your shoulders are straight. Don't slouch so much. That's something even I have to work on. Up and be centered and literally say, just start that. Now, once you get your mouth relaxed into that state of, we're going to do the exercises. Now, I'm going to have a piano in front of me. You may not see the piano. If you look into my hearing video, this video right over here, where I teach you a little bit more about hearing, you'll be able to see the piano and what I am playing. So, for the ones that know a little bit of music theory and the ones that do not, for this exercise, I'm going to go up and down to a C4 to a C5. So basically what that means is these notes. These are the notes I will be playing. So essentially that's like the middle of the piano. That's all we're doing. We're going to go up and we're going to go down. Now, we're going to baby step this for a little bit because I know just doing can be a lot. Now, if you're able to do it without your hands like I am, you will get there eventually if this, you may have to do it like this in the meantime until you're able to do it without your hands. It takes practice, it takes time, but you'll get there. I believe you. You will get there. So at first, we're gonna do a little bit at a time because I know just doing is a lot. So we're gonna start with 2 notes first. So like this. We're gonna baby step it. So I'm gonna start with these 2 notes. Listen to how I'm doing it, and then I'm gonna do it again, and you're gonna do it with the piano. I'm not gonna do it. And then back down. Now your turn. And you do have the freedom to slow it down. If you need a little time, be like, wait, what note is she doing? On the video, you can do the speed a little bit slower and they'll help out. Ready? If you were able to make it up to this far, congrats! Woohoo! Now, we're gonna do the same thing, but back down. Ready? Now, we're gonna do the same exercise again, but we're gonna do it with 3, like this. All the way up and all the way back down. I will go first. Now is your turn. Ready? Now down. Congrats! You just made it up and then down. And then the full exercise, you're going to do 4 and then 5. What I mean by 4, the 3 that we did, you're going to add the next note. And go up and go down. Eventually, once you're able to do all 4, like relaxed, you're going to do all 5 notes. Going up and down, I will demonstrate. And then down. And that's how it is going up and down. When you first start, do those baby steps, 2, 3, 4, 5, up and down until you're able to do it with no issues. Now, from here, you do have a little bit of fun to just keep going all the way up as far as you can and as low down as you can. What I mean about it, I'm going to show you what I do. That's just a little funsy extra tip with this particular exercise if you like. Okay, because eventually you're going to sound like this. Kind of died towards the end, but I went up to like a G6 and I went down to an F3, which is about my vocal range anyway. But you know how I didn't exactly stop completely all the way? If you can keep going up and down and hold that lip roll as much as you can, and you can just keep doing that, your lips are going to get more and more relaxed and easier for you to hit the higher and low notes because your facial and your lips will be tired, so hence super relaxed. It won't have a chance to get tight because it's tired. Okay? If you're getting value from these warm-up exercises so far, please hit the subscribe button, like, and comment below, as your engagement helps me and Xena grow our community and also helps me make more videos like this to help you on your vocal journey. The next exercise I'm going to show you is called the whoo, like an owl. Whoo, whoo, whoo. Now, the reason this exercise is very important is for a couple of things. It's because it helps loosen and stretches the vocal cords as well as the surrounding muscles, which helps relax the muscles and create balance. This exercise also helps your vocal cords not strain, and it also helps promote flexibility and control. So the way we're going to do this, we're going to do every other note. So let me demonstrate. So make sure when you do this exercise, you're going to do it vertical, not whoo, or like make your voice like that, like your mouth shape. You're going to keep it that way. Whoo, 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 whoo. Kind of like an owl. Whoo, 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 whoo. Now, make sure you don't use your throat, but you're like, ooh, ooh. You see that straining? It looks ugly. Don't do that. Be relaxed. Woo, woo, woo. Make sure your stomach, push it if you can while doing this exercise, because all you should be feeling is just air coming out. So let me demonstrate what we're going to do. And this is what I mean about flexibility. And back down. We're going to go a little bit underneath the C, but that's essentially it. So I'm going to do it again. Listen carefully, and then you're going to do it. And that's the exercise. Now it's your turn. Ready? Down. Good job. Do this daily, going up and down, and feel free to go as much higher if you feel comfortable or much lower if you feel comfortable. Now, question of the day. Now, before we continue with our exercises, I have a question for you. What is your biggest challenge when it comes to warming up your voice? Do you skip warm-ups entirely, or do you feel like you're not doing them effectively? Or do you feel like you're not doing the correct warm-ups effectively for your voice? Because, my dears, there are certain warm-ups that will help different singers depending on the issues you may be working on or how to improve to get to a certain goal. To know what kind of warm-ups will help your particular voice, book a lesson below, and I can customize a warm-up that's right just for you. Let me know your comments down in the description below. The next exercise I'm going to demonstrate is actually the yow. And no, we're not saying yow, 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 yow. No, well, kind of. Anyways, yow. Now, the purpose for this exercise is for this. One, it helps the inner edges of your vocal cords. And this is a very good exercise if you're very breathy when you sing or if you're a very head dominant singer. I will go into another video about breathy, woofy, head, pharyngeal. I'll go into different registers and the type of singers in another video, but this is also very good when it comes to like relaxing the inner edges, because when we sing, we want our vocal cords. These are your vocal cords. You want them to like hit lightly or have a little bit of air, but you need to be able to relax those edges of your vocal cords, because if you don't, they're gonna smack, and that's when you have issues. That's when you get vocal nodes, you get vocal damage, you get to a because you're hitting them so hard. You don't want to do that. You want to be able to sing until you're like 99 years old or until our last breath. We don't want to have our vocals, shut without our choice, right? So, think of it, you're going to mix it with a fry. Now, what a fry is it's like a very groggily, the voice is trying to wake up type of sound. So picture this. Picture you wake up in the morning. You don't have much voice. You're like, oh, I need some coffee. I am too tired. Oh, I don't want to get up. I need to wake up my vocal cords. The way I'm talking now, I'm hitting the edges of my vocal cords. I know, it sounds very creepy, right? But that is basically what it is. So if you can't make that sound involuntarily like I am, try doing try that. You are rubbing them, but you're not and a lot of people believe there's a debate when it comes to this. They think doing is damaging your vocal cords. It's not. Believe me, it's not. So start with and once you can start getting that down, and make sure it doesn't hurt. It shouldn't hurt. It should just be very soft. And don't be loud. Don't go because that's when you're gonna feel that pain. Be very soft about it. You shouldn't feel anything. What you should feel, maybe a little vibration, and that's fine. You're literally just gonna be saying the word yow, and you're gonna do it very softly to as loud, I'm using this very loosely, loud as you can, but you're not screaming, like this. Yow, 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 and then get softer. Yow, yow, yow. And this is also a good way for your mouth to warm up, because look how long I'm doing it. Yow, 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 yow. I know, I can get really deep. But I can go really low and really high. So do that exercise even when you wake up. That's actually a fabulous exercise to do when you first get up, because your voice is in that state anyway, and you just do it, and that helps wake your vocal cords up. Hence, it helps loosen up the edges of your vocal cords. Now, you may be wondering to yourself, do these warm-up exercises really make a difference? Well, research from Missouri State University found that 92.3% of singers felt their voices was more cooperative after vocal warm-ups, and 95.7% felt more confident. The study recommends a warm-up during 5 to 15 minutes, even though I personally, later on, a little bit longer, but 5 to 15 minutes is good. Now, the source for this article, I will put it down in the description below if you want to read it for yourself. These 3 exercises are just the beginning of my 7-step warm-up exercises that I have for a full range warm-up to wake up your vocals. For a complete routine to customize your voice, remember, book a lesson, and remember, consistency is key. Right, Vincent? She agrees. Consistency is key. The more you practice these exercises, the more flexible and stronger your voice becomes. Xena says, if you found this video helpful, please subscribe, like, comment below, and please share your singing struggles. And let's start a conversation below and see how me and Xena can help you out. And remember, your engagement is really important to us. That's how we get our community to grow. And don't worry, Xena's always there helping me reply to your comments. Also, for those ready to book your one-on-one lessons, go down to the description below and book your lesson. If you live in Houston, Texas, I do in person. I also offer Zoom lessons / Skype. I think Skype may be going away though, but I do offer one-on-one online lessons as well. And yes, you will have a chance to see my Cavalier King Charles Xena if you like. Xena wants to remind you to please check out our playlist of our blues and jazz covers, ballads that we created. I do provide the full playlist down in the description below. Also, if you go to our channel to just videos and you just want to hear a particular cover song, go ahead and just click on it to any song that you like. Also, we are not objective. If you want to hear a particular blues or jazz song that you're like, hey, can you do a cover of this particular song? Go ahead and put it down in the comments below. That way I can create a list. And of course, if we decide to do your cover, I will shout you out in the video as well. Now, next time we'll dive a little bit deeper into more vocal tips, vocal warm-ups. So don't forget to subscribe. That way you know what to do next. Until then, keep practicing, stay musical, and remember, every great singer started exactly where you've been. See you next time, and Xena and I are here cheering you on to help you in your vocal journey and to help you achieve your musical goals. Bye, my dears.